Let's have a look at the parts of a micrometer caliper. This is a 0 to 1 inch micrometer caliper, and it's meant to do outside measurement on parts between the two faces of the micrometer. So if I turn the thimble here, I can open or close so I can get the two measuring faces across the part. This one has a range of 0 to 1 inches, so any part between 0 and 1 inch it will measure. After that, we need to get a larger micrometer. So if you have a look, this one here you can see hopefully that it actually has a little larger measuring face. So this one will actually measure 1 to 2 inches. Then there would be 2 to 3, 3 to 4. In the metric system we would start 0 to 25 millimeter, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, and so on. All micrometers have the same basic parts, and that's what this video is about, is the parts of the micrometer. So what we have down here in the black is called the frame of the micrometer. The frame actually holds a micrometer together, and there's a little tag down the bottom of it which will have the manufacturer's name on it and also the size of it. This one is to measure from 0 inches to 1 inch. If we have a look on the end of the frame here, I can see these two measuring points. This short one here is called the anvil, and that's where our 0 reference point is taken from. If I wind the thimble in or out, I can move the second measuring face, which is called the spindle, either towards the anvil or away from it, allowing me to measure over the outside of a part. Moving down the micrometer, I have a little knurled ring here. If I turn this clockwise or counterclockwise, it'll either lock or unlock the spindle. So if we lock it in, you can see we can turn the micrometer fairly easy. If I turn this and lock it, now I can't move it, so there's no chance of getting an incorrect size. Again, unlock it, and now I can move things quite easily. This is called the sleeve of the micrometer, and it's actually a friction fit onto the micrometer, also known as a mic. There's a small little hole in the back of it here, which I can insert a wrench in, and I can actually move this collar, or this sleeve, so I can set the size. You will notice on the sleeve there are numbered graduations and graduations that are not numbered. This is so we can take the reading for the measurement. We'll have a look at that in another video. This line running across the sleeve here, this horizontal line, is called the datum line. That is where the measurement is taken from. We also have another scale on the thimble, sometimes called a barrel. And again, it has graduations that run around it. And we'll have a look at how those graduations work in another video. Sometimes the thimble is actually two parts. So in other words, I can make this part stop and this part will keep slipping. It's called a friction handle, so I can get the accurate size. This particular micrometer has on the end of it what is called a ratchet stop. So if I turn it, you can hear the click. That allows me to put an even pressure between these two measuring faces so we can take the size. So again, the parts of the micrometer caliper, which are standard to the any micrometer pretty much. We have the frame, we have the anvil, the spindle, the lock. This one happens to be a locking collar. It could be a locking lever, depending on the manufacturer. The sleeve, the thimble, sometimes called a barrel, and the ratchet stop. And again, these micrometers will come in many different sizes, either in the inch system or in the metric system.